Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here to talk about the Basin Buddy by Superior Tool, at least most of the video. Part of it is a tool I discovered that makes this so much better. Anyway, this is the little Basin Buddy tool, and this fits all your little socket, your little parts on the bottom of a faucet. From the nut down here to this plastic nut here, it does it all. The water line, as well as the lock nut that holds it on the bottom of the sink. Anyway, this comes with a 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter, so you can I popped that off. I used to use a 3/8 18-inch extension and worked really just fine. I had a Craftsman wrench and Craftsman 18-inch extension, and that's what I used for a long time. Anyway, the other day I was messing around on YouTube, obviously, don't we all, and happened across this little beauty. Now, you'll probably see this in more videos in the future, but this is the Wera Zyklop 1/4 inch. This is little. I mean, there you go, right in your hand. Not even hardly the length of from my palm to the tip of my fingers. So, I actually probably should say how long it is. See right here, looks like little under 6 inches when it's like this. This has, of course, this little green deal. You just turn it to adjust whether you want to tighten or loosen, and fairly fine teeth. I don't know the exact count, but they're pretty good. The neat part of this ratchet, though, and the reason it goes with this Basin Buddy, is it has this little deal right here. So you pull this little sleeve, this little button back, this green deal, and it has one on both sides. So even if you're jammed up under a sink, which is where that Basin Buddy's used, you can switch how you want the head. So this head, a normal flat right here, it clicks in, you pull it back and it'll rotate up. It'll lock in multiple spots. It has a lock just right on flat, another lock with a slight cant like that, and then of course you could just float and use it anywhere in between, and then it will lock in, you guessed it, just like a screwdriver ratchet. How cool is that? So now you have a ratchet that works like that. And it has a rotating sleeve right here that you can put your finger on, and it will just do that. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, the head will go both directions when you pull that back, as well as when you push forward on that same button, you can see that little tip come out for popping your faucet, your deal off when you need your thingy off. Anyway, I grabbed, you could use any 1/4 inch extension with this, but just for giggles, I ordered me a Wera extension, because why not? It's a Wera tool. So, pop this on, locks on there real nice. You'd have to push your button there and it'll eject it on and off, so you don't have to worry about dropping that under a sink. As well as on the Wera, this is all rotating individually too. So you can spin this screwdriver inside the sleeve. So, when you pull that back, you get yourself set to start off. You need all that torque. That Basin Buddy goes right there on that end, just like that. And you could get this extension obviously a lot longer, but for most applications this works great, because all you really need to do is just barely break that nut loose, and then you can go ahead and bring this down, and you can use it at a greater angle, and eventually to spin it on off you can do it straight. I think it's perfect. I've not seen anything I like better than that. I got a faucet here to kind of show you how these things work. But there's the bottom of a normal faucet. Obviously between the two here, you'd have your sink right there. So your Basin Buddy actually slides over your braided line, your PEX line, whatever you have going up, and it will lock right onto that nut, and it rotates right around like that. And then when it's just loose, obviously, just reach up there and spin it loose. Once that drops off, the dreaded plastic nuts we all love to hate, this slides right over the whole threaded pipe and locks right into that plastic nut. There you go. Now once you're turning on that, obviously, like we were saying earlier, you can rotate this screwdriver deal down straight, and now you can just spin it off like you're unscrewing a screw. How cool is that? There you go. Obviously you're going to hit these that there's nothing on this earth going to move. And for those I don't know what to tell you. There's some that are just insane. You end up having to get a wrench around the whole plastic thing, and then hopefully you can get it to break and get it to shear off. But for the most part, if they're not ridiculous, you can get them off with this. This is one of my favorite tools for that, and this little setup right here is just beautiful for doing it. So this has earned its own spot in my plumbing bag now. And oh, it does have the button in the center right there you can push that will also release the deal, as well as pushing that forward. When you have this forward, pushing that forward will release it in the screwdriver position. Anyway, that's the 1/4 inch Wera Zyklop, and there's going to be your numbers. Anyway, let me know what you find that works well for you. I believe these little Basin buddies are only about 12 bucks on Amazon, and they're nice aluminum, don't add a lot of weight to your bag. You put this whole little set together, drop it all right in together in your bag. It doesn't take up much space at all. How handy is that? Anyway, I thought some of y'all might want to see that. I probably should get me a 3/8 Zyklop also, since I love this now. Time will tell how it holds up, but it has a good construction. I like a lot of Wera tools. But anyway, quick little check-in on a Monday. Maybe make the day a little bit better for somebody that hates doing this job. It's good to see y'all. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Give me a comment on what do you use for this. Have you found anything that you like better? Thanks for stopping by. Catch y'all on the next one.